Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome to A Dose of Breality. So today I am just bringing you a fun little video tag because I haven't uploaded in over a week and I'm sure you guys have realized it. Side note, I just finished my 2 days of IVIG, so I'm a little lethargic right now. So if I'm not as upbeat as you would expect, I just had IVIG for the last 2 days and I was up extremely early and it's just what happens. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into this tag. So my good friend Steph is the one who I saw her tag video, but I believe she said the girl, I'm going to pull it up right now, it was Valerie Hill is the one who she saw that did it. So I will link everything in the description box down below, along with a list of the questions if you want to do this tag too. So the first question is, how did you get to your YouTube username? Well, my username and what you see when I comment is just my name. But the Dose of Breality was because of my friend Donna, and I will link her channel down below as well. She thought, hey, you know, you're doing some reviews, you're giving the harsh reality on some products that sometimes aren't as great as some people think. Bree, reality, reality. So that's how that came about. Number 2, if you could change your name to anything, what would it be and why? I don't think it would change my name per se. I really like my name. I would probably change how you spell my first name because so many people call me Breann, which is why I go by Bree, because nothing in this world infuriates me more than someone mispronouncing my actual first name. So that's a whole topic for another video. 3, if you could go back in time and give your younger self some advice, what would it be and why? I think I would tell myself that, you know, things get better. Not everything is going to always be smooth sailing, but not everything is always going to be crap, if that makes sense. So yeah, certain things that I would tell myself to avoid would be possibly don't date a specific person, they're toxic, and possibly get out sooner. But yeah, I mean, not everything. I think the best advice I could possibly give myself, and maybe give other people, and for that matter, would be that, you know, things get better, you just have to make them get better. Okay, number 4, how old were you when you first learned to blow a bubblegum bubble? I think I was like 3 or 4. At some point in there, I learned how to blow a bubble and got the gum stuck in my hair, and then I was not allowed to chew gum anymore because I had always had very long hair, and yeah, gum in hair, especially when you're a kid, not very fun. Number 5, what did you want to be when you were little? First thing I ever wanted to be was a teacher. From the earliest I could remember, I wanted to be a teacher, and then I don't remember what it was after that. About 6th grade, I knew I wanted to do something with psychology, but then I didn't really define that or refine that until I actually got into high school, when I decided it wanted to be something with children and psychology. So 6, what do you order at Starbucks? So it depends on the time of year, but right now I usually order something cold, even though, you know, it has to be coffee based. That's just, caffeine is what drives me, but yeah, right now it's usually some type of iced coffee. In the winter time, it is the peppermint mocha. Love those in winter time. And then obviously in fall, basic white girl here, you know, anything pumpkin spice, you know. Okay, 7, what's the hardest you have ever laughed? Hands down, anytime my mom and I are together, we crack each other up. Like to the point where we can't even look at each other because one of us will just finally stop and we'll look at the other person and just start all over again because the other one's still going and the tears will just be going down our faces. And it doesn't matter. Like to this day, I can look at her and say 2 words and she'll just start laughing hysterically, and then I'll start, and my dad will just shake his head and walk out of the room, and Luke has no idea what it's about at this point. We got him when we went out for my birthday, we got him on this, and he's like, what's going on? My dad's like, I don't even know, just don't worry about it. But it's so great, I love it. Number 8, if you could play any musical instrument, which would it be and why? So I already know how to play piano a little bit. I can play the clarinet decently well, and I know a little bit of guitar from what they taught me in school. I would love if I could actually play guitar well, but I only know what they taught me in school. So that I would really love to know how to play well. I would love to know how to play piano a little bit better also, but I won't say I gave up on learning piano. I basically stopped playing piano when I picked up the clarinet. So I couldn't take both lessons. It was just taking up way too much time. I was involved in too many other activities, so I had to pick. So I chose clarinet because I could take those lessons while I was at school and it didn't interfere with any of my other activities. Number 9, what is your favorite thing to do when you're upset? Typically I will watch movies, listen to music, sing, anything like that. That helps me calm down, especially singing. Singing helps me calm down, and sometimes driving. It depends on my mood and like the weather. If it's raining, I'm not gonna go out driving, but if it's a nice day and like it's still daylight, I might go for a drive and sing at the top of my lungs in the car. Favorite movie? Favorite movie of all time will always and forever be The Wizard of Oz. I love the producers also. Those two I will never ever get sick of. I love them both. What's one food you cannot live without? So popcorn is my comfort food, all-time comfort food. And I think on top of, you know, like I said, singing and watching movies, popcorn to help me calm down if I'm upset, like that's a good day for me. So that'll help me through anything. What's your favorite dessert? So I'm not one for a lot of sweets, but I love ice cream. If you ask me if I want ice cream, 10 out of 10 times I'm gonna say yes. So ice cream, and usually it has to be chocolate or something with chocolate in it. I will eat just about any kind of ice cream, but chocolate or something with chocolate in it, and I'm a happy girl. Favorite pizza topping? I tend to gravitate towards cheese because I find that when you add too much onto it, it tends to get greasy. I don't like greasy pizza. Luke and I got a pepperoni pizza the other week and it was just a complete grease pit. It was disgusting. But it tasted really, really good when we threw it in the oven and reheated it. It got really nice and like crispy after that. But yeah, when you add too much stuff to it, I find that you just get grease, and I can't stand that at all. So my favorite is just plain cheese pizza. Sometimes I will like sausage or something like that on it, but I do like pepperoni, but it makes it too greasy. Too greasy. 14, would you rather have the superpower to read minds or the superpower to be invisible? Now, it depends on which staff you ask at work. If you ask certain ones, I can already read minds because I know what the kids are gonna do before they do it. And if you ask other staff, I am invisible because I'm able to hide from children in plain sight for like half an hour at a time. So I already kind of have developed this ability with certain kids, but I personally would rather choose to be invisible because have you ever thought about walking down the street and reading people's minds? I don't want to be inside some people's heads. Like, it is scary enough being inside my own mind. I don't need to be inside everybody else's. 15, what did you do for your last birthday? My last birthday was a Monday, so I worked, and that was kind of bad, but the kids were really good for me. I told all of them it was my birthday, so they were all very well behaved, and I liked that very much. Then after work, Luke and I went out for dinner. So it was overall a decent-ish birthday, but I spent a lot of it missing my grandmother, so that was kind of stinky, but not a bad birthday. 16, if you had one personal selfish wish, wow, say that 10 times fast, what would it be and why? My most selfish wish would be that I would want more time with my grandmother. And of course I know that could never happen. I'm like getting myself all emotional now. But yeah, that would be kind of my most selfish thing that I could possibly ever wish for. I guess my next kind of more or less selfish, I should say, wish would be that just I could spend more time with other family and friends that I don't get to see so much. So maybe not having to work as much, but still have my financial needs met, you know what I mean? So I could still spend time with the people that I care about, because I feel like since I moved away, I didn't get to spend as much time with my grandmother, and that is kind of a regret for me. But I had to do what I had to do for me and for what was good for me, you know, me financially. And 17, describe yourself in 3 words. Well, this is tough. Go with ambitious, friendly, and caring. I hope those are accurate descriptions. I feel like they are. So that is the end of this 17 random questions tag. I tag anyone who wants to do this. So if you see this video and you feel so inclined to do it, feel free. Well, there will be a clean copy of the questions down in the description box below. If you liked this video and you'd like to see more like it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe, never miss a dose of reality ever again. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I am Bree51687. I would love to interact with you in those ways. Also, don't forget to check out the Dose of Reality Facebook page for some more fun. And thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. I will be back with another video for you guys very shortly. Don't forget my FCS giveaway ends tonight at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. And I will be posting the video for who has won as early as I can Monday morning, afternoon-ish, whenever it finishes uploading. So thanks again, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.